Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing our championship game week 43. Only 4 to go. It's coming to that dangerous section at the moment. As you can see, Coventry in the playoff hunt at the moment. I'm buzzing, as you can tell by my Birmingham review. But yeah, we have 4 games left. Some teams have 5. Because of games in hand. Some teams even have 6. Nottingham Forest, I think there's 6 games left. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm nervous. It's come to that end, that season now. No international breaks. 4 games left. We're at the last hurdle. And the last hurdle, we have to win these next 4. These are the biggest 4 of our lives. Should we start off with the first game though? Middlesbrough versus Huddersfield Town. And yeah, as you can tell by the table, Middlesbrough sits 7th. With 1 point off them. And Huddersfield Town sit in 3rd. In 70 points. So what we either want is a Huddersfield Town win or a draw. A draw would be perfect. We're still in range of Huddersfield Town. We're playing them as well. We're still in range, and we'll only be 2 points off Middlesbrough. Also playing, so we just don't. It won't be too bad of a Huddersfield win, but we just don't want a Middlesbrough win. Things I'm wanting a draw, but I'm going to go for a 1-0 Huddersfield Town win. Honestly, I just think, Middlesbrough are a good side, but they're slipping a little bit. Their last point, their form. That 0-0 draw over Bournemouth, really, that wasn't a bad draw. They've won 18 all season, lost 14 and drawn 9. That's pretty sick. I need to do that. And yeah, Huddersfield Town's last result was a 2-2 draw over QPR. So, both teams drawing. It's just like Huddersfield, based on position in the table, I think Huddersfield just have enough. Because you can see, 2 wins over that draw. 1 against Luton, 1 against Hull, which was massive. Shall we move on to Barnsley, Peterborough? Wow, I didn't see this game coming. One of the biggest games. Birmingham, Reading go 20th. No, they don't. Let me get the actual table on because that old table is all confuddled and weird. So the table, I think Birmingham are 20th. Yeah, Birmingham are 20th, due to 6-point deduction from Reading. So, yeah, Barnsley currently they're last. Barnsley are last. Oh, yeah, you can tell that. Barnsley last. Peterborough 23rd, Derby 22nd. Peterborough are only 9 points. Only, I say only, but that's big. 9 points separate is massive. And 23rd versus 24th. Whoever wins this has a slight chance of surviving. I don't think they'll cancel each other out. With Barnsley getting a 1-1 draw over Swansea, which was pretty critical. They did not need a draw there. And Peterborough getting a massive 2-1 win for them against Blackburn Rovers, which helped us as well. Based on that result alone, I'm going to go 1-0 to Peterborough. I think Peterborough I don't know, it's going to be closer. Moving on to Blackburn versus Stoke City. And Blackburn, with them 8th, currently losing to Peterborough United, which is massive. And then these are their last 4 games, 2 draws and 2 losses, and then finally got a win on the 15th of March against Derby. It was their last win, which isn't good for Blackburn. They were currently sitting 3rd at one point. Now they're slipping away, and so have Stoke recently. Stoke are now sitting 15th. I remember they were 8th, losing to Bristol City, which was pretty poor. Pretty poor. And again, a 3-1 over West Brom, which is, good. But then, a 1-0 loss to Bristol City is nothing too good. And again, we want Blackburn to lose. Or draw. I don't know. Honestly, both teams are on great form. I'm going 1-1. Honestly, my honest prediction is a 1-1 draw. Which would help us. But I'm not doing it based on that. I'm doing it based on Blackburn aren't on good form. Stoke City are on alright form. I think they'll get a point out of that, Stoke. Moving on to Blackburn versus Birmingham, and Birmingham 4-2 loss over Coventry, going 2-0 nil up, and they've lost 19 games all season. This is dangerous. They will not get relegated. They're 14 points clear. Mathematically, they will not get relegated. They survived for another season. Birmingham, well done to them. But with Blackpool having an absolutely brilliant season, they currently sit 16th. Blackpool, brilliant season. That's where we ended up last season. We ended 16th last season. So Blackpool at the moment. But they got Cardiff right behind them. They have a 4-point gap. So for me, I'm going to go 1-0 Blackpool. I think that loss against Cobb will really hit them. You never know, because that loss to Cobb, 4-2 loss, it's going to hit them. Alright, moving on to Cardiff City versus Luton Town. Yeah, it's going to be nervy, isn't it, for them? Cardiff City sitting 17th at the moment of Derby, and Luton Town sitting 4th. I don't know what the best outcome will be right now. Honestly, I think Luton have got playoffs. Well, to be fair, they're only 6 points off us, so it's a chance they won't get playoffs. Some teams creeping around them, Luton. They have to watch out. I'm going to go for 2-0 Luton, but I could easily be wrong. Cardiff could get the win. But yeah, 2-0 Luton for me. And I don't know why it says St Andrews. It's Rico, CBS Arena, Coventry Building Society Arena. Wow. Coventry versus Bournemouth. We're on better form in the last 2 games. They haven't won in 3. Wow, they haven't won in 3. Let's see Bournemouth's form at the moment. 0-0 to Middlesbrough, 0-0 Sheffield United, and 2-0 to West Brom. Oh well, fair enough. They beat Huddersfield 3-0. Honestly, they drew to hard teams. But I'm going to go 2-1. I did predict it in my preview, which has already been uploaded. Yeah, I don't know. I think we will. I think we'll edge it. We'll edge it just. Got so many more games to predict. I think we'll edge it just. But yeah. Moving on to Millwall versus Hull. Massive game for both teams. Millwall sit 10th. We've overtaken Millwall. They haven't had the best. They won 1 to Preston, 4-1 to Barnsley, and 1-0 loss to Swansea, and then they draw and then a loss. So it's edgy form for Millwall. Hull City, on the other hand, in 19th, I believe. 2 wins on the bounce against Cardiff and Middlesbrough. Yeah, for me, it's got a 2-1 written all over it for me. I think Millwall just have enough quality in the tank to get the win. Moving on to QPR versus Derby, and QPR sit down to 12th. 2-2 draw over Huddersfield, but then 2-1 to Preston, 1-0 Sheffield, 2-0 Fulham, 3-1 Peterborough, 3-1 Forest. Their last win came in the 13th of March. That's over a month ago. They're winless in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're winless in 6. Yeah. Not looking good, but they're better at home than away. But yeah, only by 1 win. It's pretty poor. They played 42. They've won 17. They've done well, to be fair, to win 17. How many games they drew? QPR. They've drawn 9, but they've won more than they've drawn or lost. But yeah, for me against Derby though, it's Derby. I come to in 22nd. They need a win. A 2-1 win over Fulham was massive. I think they're going to back it up with a 2-1 win over QPR and get their surviving hopes back up again. Moving on to Reading versus Swansea, and Reading are one of the teams to try and stop Derby County from surviving, because Reading are 21st at the moment, which is pretty poor. Pretty poor from Reading. They have a 6-point deduction, so they still will be 21st. Reading do not look good, do they? Honestly, with that last win against Sheffield United, may have just kept them up. And I think they'll lose 1-0 here to Swansea. But I think that winning at Sheffield United helped us. And honestly, I think that will be, yeah. Moving on to Bristol City versus Sheffield United. A massive game for us. It's a massive game for Sheffield United, but it's a massive game for us. I'm just praying that Bristol can do something here. I don't know if they will. They might. Honestly, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. You know, Sheffield United's form have been a bit shaky recently. 3 losses, 2 draws and 2 wins in the last 7. Lost to Reading in the last game. It's looked a bit shaky. Moving on to Forest versus West Brom. Forest 5th at the moment. West Brom, 11th at the moment. I'm going to go 1-1 again. I don't know. It looks like I'm backing teams that I want to get at least a point out of because, yeah, I don't know. Alright, moving on to Fulham versus Preston. And Fulham's, oh my god, 8. It's a 2-1 to Derby and a 3-1 loss to Coventry. It's pretty embarrassing for Fulham at the moment. I think they'll bounce back and get their titles under control, and 2-1 win for me. Moving on, this is the scores I've got for 1-0 Huddersfield, 1-0 Peterborough, 1-1 between Blackburn and Stoke, 1-0 Blackpool, 2-0 Luton, 2-1 Cov, 2-1 Millwall, 2-1 Derby, 1-0 Swansea, Bristol Sheffield United draw, Nottingham Forest West Brom to draw 1-1, and Fulham to win. There we go. That is my scores on the doors. I wanted to see if I can find out my scores or what I got last week. Does it tell me how many scores I got? Wrong result. So how do you know how much I got? Alright, I'll see in a sec to see how much I got right. So I found out what I got last week and I got 4. So we can prove on that with these predictions. But yeah, see you guys for this Championship League Simulator. Here is the League Simulator. Here are the fixtures for game week 43 with Coventry Bournemouth. That is actually the correct score. That's actually the correct fixture. Blackburn, Swansea, Barnsley, Hull, Derby, Millwall, Luton, Stoke, West Brom, QPR, Middlesbrough, Blackpool, Peterborough, Forest, Bristol, Birmingham, Sheffield United, Fulham, Huddersfield, Cardiff and Reading, Preston. Should we get into it? You won't be able to see me for most of these because I'm just going to be quick doing it. But Coventry, Bournemouth. A 1-1 draw. The thing is, I'll take that. In real life, I would take a 1-1 draw over Bournemouth any day of the week because they're a solid side. Alright, Blackburn, Swansea. 1-0 Blackburn. That's all. I keep doing this. What's the last? Reading, Preston. Blackburn 1-0. Fair enough. Barnsley, Hull 1-1. Derby, Millwall 1-1. I swear every game is 1-1 at the moment. Luton 2-0 over Stoke. That's a big result. West Brom, QPR 1-0 West Brom. Middlesbrough, Blackpool 1-1. Preston, Nottingham, Peterborough 2-0 over Forest. Wow. Bristol, Birmingham 3-2 Birmingham. What happened here then? So 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and then a 74th minute winner. Sheffield United, ruthless. Ruthless. Cardiff beat Huddersfield. Last game is 2-1 Preston. So going into game week 44, again, we're first. But we stay in the same position. I'll see you guys for the table. What my predictions will look like if I got my predictions, my super predictions correct, what the table will look like, and the league simulator will be. See you guys then. Bye. So this is what the table will look like if all my super predictions were right. So in first would be Fulham. I need to spread this out. Oh god, that's done really long. Alright, so first will be Fulham on 86 points, second will be Bournemouth on 74, in third Huddersfield Town will be on 73, fourth Luton will be on 71, fifth Forest will be on 68, sixth Sheffield United on 66, seventh Coventry City on 65, eighth Millwall on 65, ninth Blackburn on 64, 10th Middlesbrough on 63, 11th West Brom on 61, 12th Swansea on 61, 13th QPR on 60, 14th Preston on 58, 15th Stoke on 56, 16th Blackpool on 56, 17th Cardiff on 49, 18th Bristol on 49, 19th Hull on 47, 20th Birmingham on 45, and that means Birmingham, what? No. 21st Reading, 22nd be Derby, 23rd be Peterborough, 24th be Barnsley. Jeez, like, they have not done the 21-point deduction stuff. Very helpful. Alright, moving on to the League Simulator, what the League Simulator table would look like. In first will be West Brom on 78 points. Second, Forest on 76. Third, Coventry on 74. Fourth, Fulham on 70. Fifth, Birmingham on 70. Sixth, Luton on 69. Seventh, Sheffield United on 69. Eighth, Preston on 67. Ninth, Middlesbrough on 63. 10th, QPR on 60. 11th, Peterborough on 59. 12th, Blackpool on 59. 13th, Millwall on 59. 14th Blackburn on 57, 15th Hull on 57, 16th Bournemouth on 55, 17th Barnsley on 54, 18th Bristol on 54, 19th Cardiff on 53, 20th Huddersfield Town on 52, 21st Reading on 51, 22nd Derby County on 50, 23rd Swansea on 49, and last Stoke on 46. So yeah, that's what the League Simulator, and if my predictions were right, would make the table look like. What an interesting video it's been. And if all my predictions are right, we'll go 1 point off the playoffs, which honestly I don't think any of my predictions will be right because they're all a bit wacky. Some of them are a bit wacky anyway. But yeah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are so close to 56 subscribers. It's on 55. Let's try and get to 56. Come on. See you guys there. Bye.